Hello everyone. Having learned some basic trigonometry and having solved some of the sums, revised some of the sums from class 10 that are equally important in class 11 as well, we will move to the other section now, which is about different types of measurements of angles in trigonometry. The okay, so we come to angles and measurements. Check this out. So what are angles in trigonometry and how do you measure them? We'll basically study that. So it says, I hope you have already copied this in your notebook. Angles are formed by rotating a line with respect to an initial line. Let me show you. So for example, suppose if you have this line, let's say the name of this line is AB. This line is called the initial line. What is it called, everyone? Initial line. Now how are angles formed? If I rotate this line, either I may say anti-clockwise, this direction is called anti-clockwise, isn't it everyone? This way, or clockwise. If I rotate it clockwise, then I will get an angle. Just check this out, a dotted line. This is an angle, or I may rotate this side and this is an angle. Okay, so this is how the concept of angle is defined in trigonometry. When an initial line is rotated about a fixed point, let's say this A is a fixed point, either anti-clockwise or clockwise, then we say that the angle is formed. Okay, now if the direction of rotation, check this out, if the direction of rotation is anti-clockwise, then the angle is said to be positive, and negative if it is clockwise. So you can see it here itself. When the angle is when the initial line is rotated in the anti-clockwise direction, check this out, this is the direction anti-clockwise, like this. When it rotated anti-clockwise, then we say that the angle is positive here, as it is mentioned. And when we rotate it in the clockwise direction, just the opposite direction, then we say that the angle is negative. So same thing here as well, as I have described. So this angle, the above one, is the positive angle because it is anti-clockwise, and this angle that's formed, that's the lower angle, this is the negative angle. Correct? Okay, next. Now we have learned how angles are formed, which way it is positive, which way it is negative. Now how do you measure them? So what are the different systems of measurement of an angle in trigonometry? Okay, so there are three systems of measurement. Let me explain it to you one by one. The first one, as you see here, is called the English system or the sexagesimal system. So what is so unique about this system? What type of measurement do we use here? Here what we do is a right angle is divided into 90 equal parts, and each part is called a degree. So in this system we say that 1 right angle equals to 90 degree. That is normally what we use, everyone. That is what is normally universally accepted, isn't it? This is what we have been using in class 9, 10 as well, because we say 90 degree means a right angle, isn't it, everyone? So a right angle is equals to 90 degree, and 1 degree equals to 60 minutes, and 1 minute is equals to 60 seconds. This is what happens in sexagesimal system. Let me show you here sexagesimal system. So I have, in this system, whenever you say a right angle, okay, whenever you say a right angle, you divide this right angle into how many divisions, everyone? According to the book, we divide this into 90 equal parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you may say you divide it into how many equal parts, everyone? 90 equal parts. And each of these 90, and here it is not exactly 90, you may say here 90 equal parts, and each of this part is called what, everyone? Degree. So we call it degree, and the notation, you know it, a small zero, like 5 degree, 6 degree, we write it like this. Okay, the further finer measurements of degree, how is degree divided into? Degrees are divided into minutes. We say it minutes, a single dash like this, and further minutes are divided into seconds, that's double prime. Correct? So here we have, so again we see that in a sexagesimal system, a right angle is divided into 90 degree, okay, 90 different equal parts, and 1 degree into 60 equal parts, that's called 60 minutes, and 1 minute into 60 seconds. So that is the sexagesimal or the English system. Correct? Okay, next we have the centesimal. What do we have, everyone? The centesimal system or the French system. So this is quite different. This is very, very rare. We do not use it normally. Okay, so normally in class 9 and 10 trigonometry, we haven't used it, but it is equally important. So here in this system, this is also one of the ways to measure angles, but it is a different system. It's a French system or the centesimal system. What do we do here? We say a right angle is divided into 100 equal parts. So in the previous one we divided into 90. Now we divide it into how many parts, everyone? 100 equal parts. So we say one right angle equals to 100 parts, and each part is called grade. What is each part known as, everyone? Grade. And one grade equals to 100 minutes, and 1 minute equals to 100 seconds. So here everything is in terms of it divided into 100 parts. You may put it in that way. Okay, so let me show you. So likewise here, let's say this is a right angle. This right angle is divided into how many equal parts, everyone? Now no longer 90, instead dot 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 dot, how many equal parts? 100 parts. Okay, so each part is called what, everyone? Grade. It is called a grade, and the symbol is small letter G. So how do you write it? 10 to the power G, that means 10 grade. 20 to the power G, that means 20 grade. Correct? This is called the French system. And each degree, again, each degree is divided into, sorry, each grade is divided into how many seconds, minutes, everyone? 100 minutes. 100 minutes. And each minute is divided into how many seconds, everyone? 100 seconds. So everything in terms of 100 in the French system. I repeat again, the sexagesimal system, that is normally what we use in 9 and 10. A right angle is 90 degree, 1 degree is 60 minutes, 1 minute is 60 seconds. But the other system, which is very, very less used, that's a centesimal system, which we should be aware of, where the right angle is divided into 100 equal parts, and each part is not called a degree here. Instead it is called a grade. And one right angle is 100 grade, one grade is 100 minutes, and 1 minute equals to 100 seconds. That's the centesimal system. Correct? Now we come to the third system, which is called the circular system or the radian measure, and this is the most important system here in class 11. So what do we do? The unit of measurement, check this out, in this system, the unit of measurement in this system is a radian, and it's denoted by C to the power C. If you check it out here, it's written 1 to the power of C here. Okay, so to the power C means radian. What is the relation? The relation is pi radian is equals to 180 degree. So that way we see 1 degree equals to pi by 180 radian. Okay, so before we understand this one, let's come to the definition of radian. Let's actually understand what is a radian. So it says 1 radian is defined as an angle subtended at the center of a circle by an arc equal in length to the radius of a circle. Okay, let me explain you this. Okay, suppose if you have a circle, let's say this. Okay, let me draw a perfect one. Let me draw a circle. That's it. Okay, if I have a circle, and let's say this is the center of the circle and this is the radius of the circle. Correct? So let's say this radius is 5 centimeter, just an example. Okay, if this is 5 centimeter, then if I measure, this is A, let's say, if I measure from here, from A, the arc length. Okay, if I measure this arc length, check this out, everyone, I'm highlighting this. If I measure this arc length and I reach another point B where AB is 5 centimeter, then this angle that is formed is called 1 radian. What is it called, everyone? 1 radian. That's what the definition says. Let's read it out one more time. 1 radian, check this out, inside the inverted commas, is defined as the angle subtended at the center of a circle by an arc equal in length to the radius of the circle. That means whatever is the radius, if same is the arc length, this is called arc. I suppose you know arc means the part of a circle, circumference of a circle. Then this angle that is formed is called what, everyone? It is called 1 radian. That's what is the definition of radian. Then according to the relationship between radian and degrees, what does it say? Pi radian is equals to 180 degree, and everyone knows what is the value of pi, 3.143. So 3.143, to be accurate, 3.143 radian is actually equals to 180 degree. So a straight line is 180 degree. A straight line is also pi radian. We also call a straight line as pi radian. So there is a big relationship between pi and radians and degrees. Please try to understand it. Okay, so that means 1 degree will be equals to how much, everyone? 1 degree will be equals to pi by 180 radian. Let me show you here itself. So according to the relationship, pi radian, let me write it down here, pi radian equals to how much? 180 degree. So what will be 1 degree then? Okay, let me write the opposite way. That way 180 degree will be equals to pi radian, isn't it, everyone? Pi radian. So how much will be 1 degree? 1 degree will be pi by 180 radian. Can I write it like this? Okay, is that correct? Now I can convert all the angles that are there in degrees in radians. I can convert it. How? I have the factor. This is the factor. Check this out. If I multiply all the angles that are in degrees with pi by 180, I'm going to get the angles in radian. Let's try it out. What will be 30 degree? Let's find out. 30 degree means 30 into pi by 180 radian, isn't it? How do you know that? Because 1 degree means this much radian, pi by 180. So every so any other degrees that I have, I just need to multiply by pi by 180. That's the factor to convert degrees to radian, correct? So that will give me, cancel it everyone, and that's pi by 6 radian. So how much is 30 degree mean? How much? 30 degree in radian measure mean pi by 6. Remember, 30 degree means pi by 6. Similarly, what will be 45 degree? I'm just converting the standard ones. So it will be 45 into pi divided by 180. Isn't it, everyone? Let's cancel. 5 9 5 3, isn't it? And 5 3 and 5 6, so that way 9 1 and 9 4. So how much is that? Pi by 4 radian. So here I have 45 means pi by 4. Check this out. I'll highlight it for you. 30 degree means pi by 6. 45 means pi by 4. Correct? Let's try a few more. Let's try, I'll just do it up here. Let me rub this. Let's try, what about 90 degree? 90 degree will be 90 into pi by 180. How much would be that? That's pi by 2, isn't it, everyone? So pi by 2 radian. Similarly, how much will be 180 degree? 180 degree is 180 into pi by 1. Everyone knows 180 means directly pi radian, isn't it? So pi. Similarly, 270, just check it out. 270 into pi by 180. So cancel it. 0 and 0 gets cancelled. 3 9 and 3 6, 3 3, 3 2. So that's 3 pi by 2, isn't it? So similarly, last one, let me do it. 270, and finally let me do it. 360. How much is 360? 360 into pi by 180. I want you to copy all of these, okay? So cancel off, and how much? 312, 36, 6 2. So isn't that 2 pi, everyone? So here I have the relation. Let me revise again. 30 means pi by 6. Look at the bottom here. Look at the bottom. 30 means pi by 6. 45 means pi by 4. 90 means pi by 2. 180 means pi. 270 means 3 pi by 2, and 360 means 2 pi radian. So this is indeed very important, because in class 11 we will learn to measure angles, especially in radians, and you need to understand how to convert radians to degrees and degrees to radians. Remember that. That's how the conversion works, correct? So I have also written it here. If you see, all here, 30, 45, 60, 90, 180, 270 and 360 all are written here. From whatever calculations we have done just now, what we can say is we can convert radians to degrees and degrees to radians. So here we have the formula. I also want you to copy this. This was not in the note that was given earlier. So this is converting radians to degree. What you have to do when you convert radians to degree, you need to multiply by the factor 180 by pi. Okay, so if you multiply anything by 180 by pi, you will get radians to degree. Let's try it out. What do you mean by pi by 2 radian? Suppose if I have pi by 2 radian, how to convert to degree? Multiply by 180 by pi. So pi and pi gets cancelled, and you get how much? That's 90. So that's 90 degree. And everyone knows pi by 2 means 90 degree, correct? And how to convert degrees to radians? To convert degrees to radians, we have to multiply by pi by 180. Let's try it out. We have already done that. So similarly, 90 degree, how to convert to radians, everyone? Multiply by pi by 180. So 0 0 and 92, and that's pi by 2, isn't it? So as simple as it can be, the conversion of radians to degrees and degrees to radians, it is indeed very, very important. We will do some sums based on this, but not today actually. So this is it for today. So this will be the last class before your examination. I suppose your exams are scheduled in days to come. So best of luck for your examinations. Study well. We will meet after your ICSE examinations. Thank you.